Hello, I'm Dr. Suzanne Minton. I'm a Director of Content Strategy at Certara, and you're watching Certara Talks. Today I'm here with my colleague, Dr. Fran Brown. Fran, would you like to introduce yourself?
Certainly. Hi, Suzanne. I'm Fran Brown. I'm the Senior Vice President of Drug Development Science here at Certara.
Fantastic. Always a pleasure to talk to you. I hear that you just came back at the beginning of the month from a local Bay Area event, JPM Biotech Showcase. So I thought we could talk about that a little bit.
Love to.
Fantastic. So this conference is really well known for being a place that emerging biotechs go to seek funding from the investor community. Can you tell us a little bit about your thoughts on what the funding environment seems to be?
Yes, there was a lot of interest in the current funding environment. Listening to some of the talks and discussing with some of the people we met there, there's been an increase of merger and acquisitions towards the end of 2023, and definitely in early January there was a lot of announcements at the conference of mergers. So that space looks like it's picking up. More important for some of the small biotechs that we work with is the venture capital funding environment. And there's some cautious optimism that will actually improve, especially towards the end of the year, maybe from mid-year onwards. So the cautious optimism is how I would put it.
Excellent. Well, that's encouraging to hear. As everyone knows, AI was a big theme in 2023, and I don't see that slowing down anytime soon. Did you have some takeaways on what people were saying about AI at this event?
Yes, I mean, like everywhere else in the globe, it was a very hot topic. There was a lot of discussion about sort of concrete examples around the use of AI in areas such as discovery areas such as target identification and compound design. There was also, a lot of interest in its potential use in other areas, especially using generative AI in the regulatory writing space to increase efficiencies.
It's very exciting. Another area that it's certainly not new is oncology, but we are always seeing new advances and new trends in the field of cancer medication. Can you comment on that?
Yeah, it was interesting. I mean, oncology is such a huge area that there's interest over a large range of both tumor types as well as treatment modalities. This year, there seemed to be a concentration in interest around antibody drug conjugates. We're seeing a lot of deals being done for partnering in that space. They offer unique development challenges as far as we're concerned, and they really lend themselves to a model-informed drug development approach.
Excellent. One last question for you. A big news item in 2023 was that we saw the emergence of GLP-1 receptor agonists for the treatment of obesity. I'm sure that this was a big topic at JP Morgan. What were folks saying?
It was a really hot topic. There was a lot of interest. I mean, the data that have come out for weight loss around the GLP agonists, extremely impressive. It'll be interesting to see how those pan out on a long-term basis. It's also interesting to see how the combination GLP-GIP and GLP with glucagon will compete against those GLP agonists. The market itself is very crowded, and it's really, really going to be very hard for people coming with programs that are coming behind to differentiate themselves. And internally, that's where we use our clinical outcome databases to really be able to help companies benchmark their early clinical data with currently approved medications, looking at the long-term predictivity.
Fantastic. Well, it sounds like it was a great conference. It was great. Yeah. Excellent. Excellent. Great way to start 2024. And it was a pleasure talking with you, Fran. If you're interested in the work that Dr. Brown and her team do, you can visit us at certara.com to learn more. I'm Suzanne Minton. You've been watching Certara Talks. I'll see you next time.